cooks a good meal, and she makes me feel like I'm the only man in her life. She dresses up fine, she likes a good wine. She'd like for me to make her my wife. I've lived this life for so long now. The thing I realize is just how she ain't you. She likes my dog, and she likes to haul all the covers when we go to bed. She sings real loud, except when in a crowd she forgets the many words that I've said. I don't understand what's in my mind. She'll be in love, happy all the time. She ain't you. And I know deep in my heart she'll never be. Why can't I escape these memories? And I know all the hell I put her through. She thinks I love her, but tell you the truth, she ain't you. It's sad it's over, you love another. Can't let myself ever let you go. It's been good to see you, though it's hurt me too. She's in the car ready to go. I finally opened up my eyes. Tonight has made me realize she ain't you. I know deep in my heart she'll never be. Why can't I escape these memories? And I know all the hell I put her through. She thinks I love her, but tell you the truth, she ain't you. She ain't you. Nah, she ain't you. She ain't you. She ain't you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
Dragging like a rusty old wagon, tires all flattened, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue. Thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my my paycheck. Jackpot, jukebox, when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back, like a Kodak. And I'm smiling, 'cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G with our Friday anthem song for New Music Friday. It is called Hello Friday. We're glad it's here, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Getting you ready for the weekend with a New Music Friday show on the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. My good friend Tracy Inman kicking off the show tonight with his brand new single, She Ain't You. Go check him out, Tracy Inman, and it is Tracy on Tracy on that one. And thank you for joining the program tonight. We've got a great show for you. 3 hours of the best in new country music straight ahead, and a couple of great radio interviews. A couple of talented ladies on the program tonight. Tracy Boudreau in hour number 1 and Willa Hall in hour number 2. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs and, of course, the best in new country music in a full 3-hour show. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada. We've also got KWradio.com, TexasBrewRadio.com in Texas, NBRNonline.com in Nashville, Tennessee. Brand new station we just picked up last week, 89.9 KIC.com. That is Kick Country out of Montreal, Canada, and The Music Room in the UK. You can also stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream your music, and Google search what is the #1 indie country radio station in the world, and see what pops up. It's pretty cool. Bud Torres is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. This is his single out to radio right now called Bye Bye Baby on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Woke up this morning, I was still feeling strong. Tell you the truth, I was already gone. Watched you lay sleeping and said my goodbyes. Hit the door running, left a note by your side. Bye-bye, baby, see you so long. When you read your letter, I'll be already gone. Didn't want to leave you with too many choices. I'll keep the dog, you can sell my horses. Down the highway, just blue with $500 and a new pair of boots. Sometimes you gotta break your chain, start all over, start living again. Bye-bye, baby, see you so long. When you read your letter, I'll be already gone. Didn't wanna leave you with too many choices. I'll keep the dog, you can sell my horses. You must have read your letter. In 2 or 3 days, I'm sure you feel better. Guys like me just can't be tied down. We need some open road and some moving ground. Bye-bye, baby, see you so long. When you read your letter, I'll be already gone. Didn't want to leave you with too many choices. I'll keep the dog, you can sell my horses. I'll keep the dog, you can sell my horses.
You're listening.
The Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri.
On KICR,
Indie Country Radio
your summertime station.
for new country's best.
The Tim Kelly Show.
You know the rest. For today's newest indie country music with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Well, down in Kingsland, Arkansas, on a Tuesday night, a man took out his rifle and lined his target in sight. Aimed up at that water tower where the legend stood tall, and with a crack, that bullet flew and Johnny took the fall. The town's run dry and the people cry, 'cause Johnny's up there leaking from the sky. A fool with a gun is how the story always goes. But hey, who shot the water tower? Only the man in black knows. The folks woke up that morning, saw a sight they won't forget. A single hole in Johnny's jeans was starting to drip and sweat. The sheriff scratched his head and said, "Boys, this here ain't good." But deep inside he had to laugh if only Johnny could. The town's run dry and the people cry, 'cause Johnny's up there leaking from the sky. A fool with a gun is how the story always goes. But hey, who shot the water tower? Only the man in black knows. Well, they caught that fella red-handed, and the judge, he laid it down. Son, you didn't just shoot a water tower, you shot a legend in this town.
So what happened to the culprit?
Now he's sitting in the county jail with a fine he can't afford for taking aim at history and disrespecting the Lord. The lesson here's a simple one, so listen to it well. If you take a shot at Johnny, you'll be sleeping in a cell. The town's run dry and the people cry, 'cause Johnny's up there leaking from the sky. A fool with a gun is how the story always goes. But hey, who shot the water tower? Only the man in black knows.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. She is an alumni artist of season number 26 of NBC's The Voice from Team Reba. That is called Hey, Who Shot the Water Tower? I don't know, but man, they just painted it John Deere green too. Doggone it. Corey Kennedy, that is C-O-R-I. And go check her out, give her a like and a follow. Tell her you heard her tonight on the Tim Kelly Show out of Branson, Missouri, and going out to 14 other radio stations around the world. This next gentleman also making his radio debut tonight on the program. I was turned on to him this week by a gentleman who came into my TikTok live. We were going to put him on live tonight. Mitch Clark. This is called While I Was Up There on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I was LAS headed back home. Swear I could hear you flirting through the phone, saying, baby, better get home quick. I'll pick you up around 6:30. And I was thinking we were all good, cutting through the clouds and meet you with a kiss when I landed. But no, girl, you broke my heart and I don't understand it. What happened while I was up there? Girl, tell me what changed your mind. Did the whole damn world go crazy, falling apart? It wasn't just mine. That 747 took off. Last thing I heard is you were missing me, but it was over by the time that eastbound plane touched down in Tennessee. We were just talking about diamonds you like, round Snow White, gold size 5. I've been thinking about it night after night. It was almost time. Now we're just saying goodbye. What happened while I was up there? Girl, tell me what changed your mind. Did the whole damn world go crazy, falling apart? It wasn't just mine. That 747 took off. Last thing I heard is you were missing me, but it was over by the time that eastbound plane touched down in Tennessee. Yeah. Tell me, did the sky fall while I was up in it? Just 3 hours, 27 minutes, 2,000 miles, and it was all different, girl. Tell me, what did it? What happened while I was up there? Girl, tell me what changed your mind. Did the whole damn world go crazy, falling apart? It wasn't just mine. When that 747 took off, last thing I heard is you were missing me, but it was over by the time that eastbound plane touched down in Tennessee.
Once again, his name is Mitch Clark. That is called While I Was Up There. How about the director of New Artist Promotions, one of them from Canada, my girl Princess Peace. This is called Wheels on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Even though I'm still a tame one, only sunshine in my mind, I could feel those little wheels are spinning, just a step behind. Kept on checking all my edges for the files I couldn't see. Pulled them in and learned to love them till they lost their hold on me. Oh, those wheels kept on turning, but I refused to give in. Got the dirt still on my boots from riding all the horses from within. Yeah, the days they tried to break me, but I learned how to release control. 'Cause you bounce back so much faster when you let God run your show. the quiet was a teacher. When the noise got in my way, every corner had a message, every mirror had its say. So I gathered up the pieces, let the chaos realign, turned the storms into a roadmap till the path came clear this time. Oh, those wheels kept on turning, but I refused to give in. Got the dirt still on my boots from riding all the horses from within. Yeah, the days they tried to break me, but I learned how to release control. 'Cause you bounce back so much faster when you let God run your show. Now I'm walking with a light step, but the fire's burning strong. All the lessons made me sharper, 'cause I stopped getting it wrong. When I quit trying to steer it, life fell right into its flow. And the wheels that used to haunt me are the ones that made me grow. Oh, those wheels kept on turning, but I refused to give in. Got the dirt still on my boots from riding all the horses from within. Yeah, the days they tried to break me, but I learned how to release control. 'Cause you bounce back so much faster when you let God run your show.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Randy C. Moore Music. Find Randy C. Moore Music on the sponsors tab at KICRNDCountryRadio.com and on RandyCMoore.com.
I spent Saturday night just raising all kind of hell. What to say that I did, I can't remember too well. But I must have had a ball, 'cause I spent my whole week's pay. Lord, I can't save a dime for working overtime, living my life away. The high cost of a low living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of a low living keeps me wondering, am I lost or found? The high cost of a low living is getting higher every day. The high cost of a low living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day. Well, I woke this morning feeling strange in a stranger's bed, with a sound like a 9-pound hammer swinging in my head. When I made it to work, I heard the boss man say, "Son, you're 2 hours late. You better get straighter. I'll be sending you on your way." The high cost of a low living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of a low living keeps me wondering, am I lost or found? The high cost of a low living, it's getting higher every day. The high cost of a low living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day. Yeah.
my pockets all full of cash. I'm taking life for a ride, but somehow it don't ever last. The high cost of living ain't never gonna slow me down. The high cost of living keeps the one that never lost or found. The high cost of living is getting higher every day. The high cost of living, I'm gonna pay it on the judgment day.
That is my good friend Randy C. Moore from Texas. That is called High Cost of Low Living. That is his latest single out to radio. And we just wrapped up another great radio interview a few weeks ago. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'm going to play a couple of more songs, and my first radio interview of this evening is going to happen with Tracy Boudreau, and you're going to enjoy that as well. Bree Lawrenson is up next. I'm getting lots of requests for this live on the air, so let's play her right now. This is called With You Whiskey on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I come home just like every night before. Turn the TV on and lock the door. And grab a glass and drink the first one down real fast. Did he drown the past and lead me where I'm at? 'Cause I just wanna be with you, whiskey. I know I'll be alright with you here with me. I can make it through the night. He's never coming home, so it's just me alone with you, whiskey. Oh, it burns going down, but not as bad as the sound of the silence that fills this empty house. And it hurts deep inside, but not as bad as the lies that I believed when he was still around. And I was blind, but now I see. With you, whiskey, I know I'll be alright. With you here with me, I can make it through the night. He's never coming home, so it's just me alone with you, whiskey. Oh, I go on and pour one more. I let that bottle hit the floor, and I just fall asleep with you, whiskey. I'm feeling alright with you here with me. I can make it through the night. He's never coming home, so it's just me alone with you, whiskey. I come home just like every night before. Turn the TV on and lock the door. Since I could take back, like I love yous and I want you back. When your friends start to feel like strangers, that for sale sign no longer hurts. So I pack my bags to find the real me. Out where the cowboys aren't so damn mean, where the road is straight and the air is clean. Sometimes you know you just know where you're meant to be. Nothing like staring in an empty room and voices in the wall singing sad, sad tunes. When your inner child has long left you, the world speaks too loud to hear God's truth. So I pack my bags to find the real me. Out where the cowboys aren't so damn mean, where the road is straight and the air is clean. Sometimes you know you just know where you're meant to be. Dusty horses and rusty railroads, leaning fences in this heart you broke. Yellow lines passing way too slow. They never really tell you where to go. So I pack my bags to find the real me. Out where the cowboys aren't so damn mean, where the road is straight and the air is clean. Sometimes you know you just know where you're meant to be. Where you're meant to be.
It's a brand new week. You know what that means? Fresh tracks rolling in, chasing big small town dreams. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Turn it up loud, let the new stars play. Indie country gold coming your way. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music
Listening to
Friday.
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. We've got Tracy Boudreau from Canada with us. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. I am doing well, and I've been looking forward to talking to you. You're a fantastic artist from up north of the border, as I say around here, and you now live around Niagara Falls, man. I bet that's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it's absolutely. I live in Niagara on the lake, so behind the vineyards.
Yep, awesome.
Gorgeous.
Originally from Hamilton, Ontario. There is so much talent up there where you're at in Canada and country music. You probably figured that out some time ago, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Well, I want to.
Yep, go on.
I want to give a big shout out to Michael Richard, who was actually on my show last Friday night, and he's the one that helped find you up there in New Brunswick, and we got to have a good conversation and find out his process for finding artists like you, and I guess you must have scrolled across his Facebook feed at some point, so here you are.
There you go. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Awesome. So you have strong roots, deep roots in music. Your family was very talented musically, too, so we want to hear about all that.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with my mom singing in a band. My whole family, like even people out in New Brunswick as well, because that's where actually my roots are, like where my mom and dad are from. And, you know, it's all about kitchen parties. My brother, Bruce, he actually is a singer-songwriter. He now lives in Texas, and he comes back to Canada, and he also sings. He sings full-time. So, and then I grew up, even in school, I used to always sing in a choir.
Wow.
Right all the way to the end, so...
You might be one of the first people I've ever talked to that also says they have a relative that sings full time. Most of them are like, oh, they're really good, but they just don't do what I do, you know, getting out there in front of folks and, you know, that kind of thing. But that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm late in the game on this one. He's been doing it for a while, and he's a multi-instrumentalist, so it's, yeah.
Yep. At what age can you remember that maybe you started singing, or maybe you even wrote your first song?
Well, I started singing, I remember, with my mom in the living room when I was like 3 or 4 years old, because she would practice her songs. She would practice her songs with the record right back and forth because you needed to know the whole thing by heart. So that's my earliest memory for singing. And then as I wrote my first song, well, I've been writing, but it's kind of been more journaling. But my very first song was actually My Wish.
Okay.
That's been released, which was back in 3 years ago now?
Okay. Well, we're going to play it tonight on the program. It'll be my second time playing it, and we'll get to hear the story behind it. That's why I love these interviews and, getting to hear the stories. Now, country music is universal. You've probably figured that out, and you probably see a lot of people streaming your songs from all over the world, and they love it in all of these other countries. But who kind of influenced you growing up in the world of country music that made you want to do something in it?
Well, again, it's my family, and
Your
my
family?
mom is probably my mom is my biggest influence when it comes to getting into singing. Right, when I think of roots. But then later on, when I'm a teenager, of course, you got Celine Dion, you got Whitney Houston, these big powerhouse songs, right? Big power voices, and I just loved it.
Divas, they're called, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they were a huge influence in my teens, but really my roots are my family.
Okay, that's awesome. And you talk about that a little bit in your bio too. That's your main support system, and there's nothing better than that, because this business of music, when you put business behind that word, it totally changes it, doesn't it? And it's not an easy one. And so to have that support system of your own family, boy, there's nothing better than that.
Well, it's true, and you got to remember why you're doing what you're doing, right? In the end, the business there's a business part of it, and I've seen things, and there's a lot of politics involved, and so having a good family support system where as long as you keep remembering your why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know why you're doing it, because we're not all going to get famous, but so that's why you have to always keep it to your roots, right?
Right. Well, my wish is that you all would make it and be successful in the world of country music. I was telling you off the air, I've been doing this show for 14 years. We just wrapped that up in May. Now we're in year number 15, and there's some little 8 or 9-year-old right now that are sitting there honing their craft and growing up singing like you, and now they're starting to write songs. If I stay in long enough, they'll end up on this program. That's just how it's worked.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Thank you.
and yeah, absolutely. And being able to catch up with the folks that are starting later in life, like a lot of artists that I talk to, they raise a family, life happens, and they never lose that love for music. And then some young girls, especially, they may have a family, and they'll be taking some time off, and they'll come back and they'll say, "Hey, I got a brand new CD out. Would you be able to play some of the cuts off of it?" "Oh, you're back in music. It's great to talk to you again," and I get to catch up with them again. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, that's exactly it. Like with myself, I had my 2 young kids, and I thought, well, at the end of the day, you only have one chance to be mom and the role.
Yep.
So I focused all my energy on that, but I always had a love for music, and I am new and older to the game.
Yeah.
I'm older coming into the game, but that's why for me, keeping my roots is remembering my why,
Absolutely. And that's what keeps you young, too, I think, is, you're always thinking of songs and a way to put this music out to the world, and it keeps the mind going, doesn't it? And creative minds, they don't sleep a lot, and you come up with these ideas at 3 or 4 in the morning, and it ends up in a song or something, doesn't it?
That absolutely does. Yep.
So talk about that. What's your process for writing a song? Are you kind of more lyric based? Do you have to hear a hook and a melody, or maybe it's that combination of both for you?
Yeah, for myself, really, it's trauma.
It's trauma. Whoa, okay.
when I'm going through something, heavy, and I actually don't watch TV often. I don't really scroll that much on the phone, So when I find myself in my own head and I've just gone through something big in my life,
right,
I'll hear a melody just like to kind of get me over something, and that's how My Wish came about. It's just, I hear the first 3 lines of the chorus. I'll hear it and I'll just keep doing it. And so, I don't know if you want me to tell you about my process with My Wish, but that's basically what had happened. I was just outside and I was reminiscing about something that was kind of from the past, you know, and just looking about love and wanting to find my person, basically. And and so the chorus just kept going over and over in my head, where I had to stop like gardening,
Yeah.
and I'd come inside and I just like wrote it all out, and I'm like, okay, now that that's on paper, we can move on.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, that is a really neat process. And I'm glad you said that, because that is something that, everybody deals with. And it could even cause trauma. I think you're the first one that's ever told me that. But the relationship songs, I mean, there's just so many different ways to put your life out there in the song. And those relationship songs are so powerful. I hear those a lot. Good,
Yeah.
bad, and the ugly. I've called it all three, right?
Yeah, and it's, you know what, and they're all relatable at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We've all gone through it.
Absolutely. And it's amazing how you guys wrap that up in 3 or 4 minutes, make it radio friendly and everything, and tell those stories. I'm just blown away by that every time I hear a new song in my email, and then I get to hear the story behind it in the interviews. It's just wild.
Yeah.
Now, we will talk about My Wish in the next segment, but you got this first song called Smoky Roadhouse Blues. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, so again, with the trauma, right? So last year, I was super heartbroken. I was actually writing my own song. I've written it. This song is actually not written by me. This song is written by Lawrence Veen. Ven. I always say the last name incorrectly. And when I heard the demo, I really fell in love with it. And it kind of, it's a heartbreak song, trying to get over someone. So it was basically where I was at on my journey. And so when I heard it, I wanted to record it, because the other song was written, but it was so raw, and I couldn't sing it without crying, right?
Wow.
So I wanted to be able to record something.
Yeah.
So I went with this one. I really liked the melody. I liked and because, it's someone who's on the road constantly, and because of my work, I'm a territory account manager in the daytime, my Monday to Friday, and so because I'm on the road so often, it really resonated with me, right, at the same time, so
Right.
it worked. Yeah, and that one actually made it to #1 on the Canadian Country Indie Countdown. So that was pretty cool.
That is awesome. I was going to mention that, you've probably done other radio interviews besides mine. I'm putting you out on 13 radio stations around the world tonight talking about country music being universal. But you've got a country, Canadian Indie Country Countdown. I play their show. He sends it to me every week, and I play that on my website. And you've got a lot of talented people up there getting radio airplay, you included. And so that's awesome. And I know Boone Country in Canada, I'm on that show too, and or that station, and this show goes over there, and they love the independent artists too. He plays a lot of independent artists, so if you haven't already, I can get you the info to reach out to them. But yeah,
I would love that.
and so you're pretty good at these interviews, is what I'm trying to say. You've probably done a few, huh?
I've got a couple now. Yeah, you're my third, actually.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. You deserve it, and I'm sure glad Michael found you. Now, do you have any younger young people, like kids that are musically inclined? A family is what I'm trying to say, yet, or any of that?
Oh yeah. Well, my one son Drake. He can sing, but he doesn't. And then Preston does not sing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure he could. No, my kids didn't get into it, but my eldest son, Drake, he did buy a guitar and he's been practicing. But
That's awesome.
We'll see where that goes.
Yeah. I bet they think it's pretty cool to hear Mom on the radio, though, don't they?
Yeah, they actually really do think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a flex.
I love it. Yeah. I've talked to young kids that are in school too, and I'm like, hey, what is it like to have your schoolmates hear you on the radio and things like that? They're like, yeah, they really think that's cool, and the teacher will even be playing my songs and stuff like that, and
that's so good that they do that.
Yeah. And I think it's really neat when we see these courses in school now, when you've got this technology, like you record in somebody's home studio, you were telling me, and I hear that a lot with all of the technology that we have now, that people can do that. But they teach these courses in school, like somebody told me, Adobe Audition, they're learning that and learning how to use all these different programs now to be able to create this music. And kids could be doing a whole lot of other stuff, in the video games and all of that thing, killing time. But but when they're interested in music, man, I love hearing that, and it's pretty cool what happens when they get a song done too.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, my buddy who I record with, he actually has a professional studio in his basement.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing it for years now. So, but then what I do is I actually, for my wish specifically, I know this is the second part of it.
Yeah.
It actually got recorded in Nashville, which is really cool.
Awesome.
But with technology, we can do that, right? That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I was going to say, too, another thing about technology. You heard that first song we're going to play tonight, Smoky Roadhouse Blues, as a demo cut. Well, I've been getting a lot of those, too, because, songwriters, I've always felt, don't get enough credit. Everybody knows who the recording artist is if that song becomes big and becomes a hit, right? And you mentioned some of those big names like Celine Dion and others. They're famous for recording great songs, but they didn't always write those songs a lot of times.
That's right.
It started out as a demo. They took it on and they made a hit out of it vocally. So I started this thing a while back called the KICR Songwriter Showcase. And what it does is it showcases demo cuts of demo songs. And then I put them on this radio program called the Demo Listen Derby. And I come up with that idea. So they're playing 24/7 on the radio too. So if you want to hear some demos and maybe want to cut those, you can reach out to that songwriter and say, hey, I love your song. I'd like to cut it too if you're open to that.
Oh, that's great information. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know writers go through this thing called writer's block too, and you may take some time off and just have to step away and say, I can't think of anything to write right now or release. And so, one of those demos might help you there too.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
I have 10 songs right now because I've been waiting for so long to get on to do this next chapter in my life. Because both of my kids are now they're done, right? So
hey,
21
there you
and
go.
25.
Look at you go.
Maybe eventually.
you got 10 waiting to be done. Man, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I do.
We'll see if they're any good, but.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I have a tagline called New Country's Best, and I also do a show called Triple Play Thursday. So when that third one gets ready, we'll definitely get you on that show too.
Oh, sounds great. I love that.
Yep. I come up with that idea a long time ago. It's hard to judge an artist by one song. So I asked for three good ones. And man, I just love, you get a good storytelling song, you get a dance song, you get a ballad, all of that combination on that show. So it's pretty cool.
Oh,
well,
that is cool.
We're going to play Tracy Boudreau and Smoky Roadhouse Blues. We'll come back and talk about My Wish and the process of making that one when we return on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Smoky bars and foreign chats give me the roadhouse blues. Lonely days and one-night stands are nothing but old news. I can't listen to breakup songs on the radio. Please don't ask me that again. I'll just tell you no. I always seem to find sad and weary kind. Maybe angels, maybe demons. I can't quite make up my mind. It gets my mind a pondering, heading down that endless road. My heart yearns and my heart burns as I haul this heavy load on a never-ending highway, trying to pay a debt. I'm really not sure why. I guess I'm trying to forget. I roll the dice more than once, not thinking that I lose. Now I can't see the path that's calling me, the one that I should choose. And all I hear so late at night is the Smoky Roadhouse blues. I have got a solemn case of Smoky Roadhouse blues. Memories of you are like the moon that's set on fire. I hear 1,000 voices strong coming from a choir. I gust to win a dripping rain. I'll follow in their cues. I listen close, but all I hear is the Smoky Roadhouse blues. On a never-ending highway, trying to pay a debt. I'm really not sure why. I guess I'm trying to forget. I roll the dice more than once, not thinking that I lose. Now I can't see the path that's calling me, the one that I should choose. And all I hear so late at night is a Smoky Roadhouse blues. I don't have a cure for those solemn Smoky Roadhouse blues.
Her name is Tracy Boudreau. That is called Smoky Roadhouse Blues. That is a fantastic song, and I can definitely say New Country's best behind that. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. We've had a lot of fun talking off the air, and you were talking about how you haven't done it yet, but you're willing to collaborate with other people and hook up with songwriters and maybe even get somebody to give you some good feedback on some of the ones that you've come out with. So that's awesome.
Absolutely, I would love that. Yeah, I've got a couple of songs, and I would love to just get some feedbacks and co-write with someone because, you know, I really do believe that when you do like a brainstorming session, it can actually be much greater.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I've talked about that too. You know, you go to Nashville and go to some of those songwriters rounds, and there's so much talent in the room. At the end of that session, you guys are going to all brainstorm and come up with something great. And isn't that a neat process in songwriting too? How phrases change. You know, you change some of the lyrics. You might even end up changing the title before that thing's all said and done and wrapped up, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Haven't got there yet. Well, I know it's happened in even big songs like Toby Keith released one, you know, and he said they told him it would do better as American Ride rather than American Pride. It started out as American Pride, and he changed it to American Ride. So,
oh, okay, that's cool.
yeah, and it went #1. So it's good advice.
Yeah, exactly. It's good.
And you know, and isn't it neat too when you get a lot of good feedback on your songs? And I'll just say this, artists have asked me all the time, you know, did I get any good feedback on the songs when you played them? I'll tell you the best way to get feedback, so I'm going to tell this to the whole world right now because I just told it to an artist here the other day, is to come into the live show, even as this interview is playing, and meet these folks and thank them for listening to your song, and they will tell you instantly if they liked it right there live as we're on the air.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, that's the way to get the good feedback. And it gets you likes and follows, and they're like, hey, I love your music. I want to start liking and following you. And that builds you up a fan base. And I'm already a fan of yours, but you're going to get more after tonight, right?
Oh, that's perfect. I look forward to that.
You betcha. Tell us about My Wish. We'll talk about it, and we'll play it, too.
Okay, yeah, so it's about love. It's about finding your love. It actually was triggered. I mentioned this on the other two shows, but it was actually triggered by seeing an ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He was in love with me, and I did love him, but I just didn't love him the way I needed to love someone to be with them for the rest of their lives. You know,
Right.
He did buy me lots of flowers. He bought me, you know, wine and all that stuff. He did all the things. Right, but there was just something missing. There was a connection missing, and I've had other connections in the past, and so it was kind of like that's how I don't need a dozen roses or a fancy bottle of wine. Like that's in the chorus. It kept going on because it was more of a different soul connection. You know, like when you're in high school and your first puppy love, and you just get along and you guys are best friends, and there's all those things and elements there.
Right.
I was so basically I wrote the song, and it was, it started off with, okay, this is not what I want. Okay, so what do I want and what my wish is, right? And so in the song, I created it to be, okay, this is my wish, and now that you're here, now my wish is for you to stay. Because this is it. This is it. So that's, yeah.
I love it. Boy, there's nothing better than finding your true soulmate. And when you have somebody that supports you in what you love to do, and this is what you're passionate about, that's a win-win right there too, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a win. When you have someone supporting you and loving your music,
Yep.
and then they sing too. It's an incredible thing.
Right.
Because you're sharing, being creative is one thing, and that's your own soul's journey. But to be able to share it with someone who has that much passion, that's pretty awesome too.
Yep, absolutely. Maybe they give you inspiration for writing your next song or your next album. It's awesome. And, those are the kind of relationships that last forever, and that's the kind of person you want to be with forever, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Tell us where we can find Tracy Boudreau on social media, and folks can find out more. And we're getting ready. You're getting ready to release that third song, and you got a lot more coming. It sounds like. So we want to find you.
Yeah, so it's Tracy Boudreau, Tracy, Boudreau, Boudreau, on Facebook and also on Instagram. Both songs have been released, so you can find them on all music platforms, Spotify. But you can. I post on Facebook and also Instagram. I don't do TikTok.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air, and my daughter talked me into doing that. She goes, "You ought to do your show live on there." I'm like, that's TV. I'm in radio, but I'm doing it. And once you get out of your own head and put yourself out there, just little samples of something has intrigued me. I ended up interviewing this young lady, 19 years old, and she's out of Nashville, and she just did a 30-second snippet of her song, and I was like, wow, that is pretty good. So I look her up on YouTube and got the whole song, and I reached out to her and told her who I was, and we've done 2 interviews just over that little 30-second TikTok she did. So.
Really? I'm actually glad you said that. You know what? Because maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm in my head. Maybe I should try
I was, and that's what I had to get out of. And I absolutely love it. I've contacted so many artists now from doing it, and their algorithms are just fantastic. I mean, you just get tons of people in here from all over the world again, because music is universal, and it's exposing them to the new country that you make, and a lot of these other artists that I play that they've never even heard before, and I've never even heard of them before until Michael hit me up with you. I'd never heard of you, so it's just we're getting it out there to the world, and that's what you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yep. So we'll definitely I'll be one of your first few followers if you ever do get on TikTok. All right.
I have this week off, so I might just open myself an account right after our conversation here.
Absolutely, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. So I'll just warn you right now, it's pretty addictive too.
Well, thanks for the warning.
You bet. Well, folks, I'm glad you did not scroll by for Tracy Boudreau's interview tonight and hung out with us the whole time. This has been fun, Tracy. Anytime you want to come back and send me that third song, and we can talk about it and some more of your songs that are coming up later. Love to have you back.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, I look forward to it. The next song is actually going to be released. It's called Little White Lies, and it's going to be in mid-August.
Okay.
And I'm super pumped about that.
Awesome. Hey, I love the title. I want to hear the story behind that already. That sounds great.
Well, it's a female anthem song.
There you go. Love it. Well, thank you for being on the program tonight. This has been fun, and I look forward to our next time. Been fun having you on. You bet. We've got Tracy Boudreau. This is called My Wish on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
When I made my wish upon that star, I prayed that you were not too far. Now you're here, I can only say I'll make my wish for you to stay. You're my wish upon a star. And I don't need a dozen roses or a fancy bottle of wine. All I want is our connection and you holding me tight. In my life, what matters the most is you and me on the South Pacific coast. Friends from the start, the the connection, the spark. Your smile so bright you can light up the night. Our road trip games are truly the best. We opened our hearts and gave stress a rest. And girls, we want fancy dinners and shows. Swish a leaf for me and you holding me close. You're my wish upon a star. And I don't need a dozen roses or a fancy bottle of wine. All I want is our connection and you holding me tight. In my life, what matters the most is you and me on the South Pacific coast. So I'll thank that star every night in my head as we lay together in our beds. I don't need a dozen roses or a fancy bottle of wine. All I want is our connection and you holding me tight. In my life, what matters the most is you and me on the South Pacific coast. You're my wish upon a star. My wish I will. You're my wish upon a star. My wish I wished.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
My boots are worn and so is my heart. Cowgirl blues are tearing me apart. Campfires all aglow, but I'm sitting here alone. I'm gonna saddle up, it's time to ride. I'm busting out of here tonight. Got my horse and cowgirl hat, that's all I need to take with me. I'm gonna ride you out of my mind.
is Tracy Boudreau. That is called Cowgirl Blues. What a fantastic young lady. And yeah, she's young, absolutely. And she's got great country music. And thank you, Michael Richard, for the hookup. That was an awesome interview. And we had a great time. I look forward to our next one. Welcome to the second hour of the Tim Kelly Show on KICRIndyCountryRadio.com. I am live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I'm also live hanging out on TikTok. And it's getting crazy over here, folks. Come join the party at Tim Kelly on air on TikTok. And you can also check me out on camera on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll get notified when the next show is going to be. And I will be on both Thursday and Friday next week as well. My good friend Stick Tight from the great state of Kentucky has a brand new single. I'm going to debut it right now out to radio. It is simply one word. It is called Anna, and that is what my grandson calls his grandma. He calls her Anna. So here we go. Stick Tight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Life, even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, Anna, is that you? Story goes you were bad and had to pay the price, even though you didn't do the deed. Your husband gave his life and you took yours. You took yours. It seems you appear in the fog, shining like a light. When they ask what you need, you always reply, gotta go to him. Disappear. And is that you walking through this life? Even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, Anna, is that you? I'm telling you, some swear it is true. It happened long ago, and every time you come back, it's always new. To someone else. And is that you? Walking through this life, even though you're gone, we still see you from time to time. Oh, Anna, is that you? Oh, Anna, is that you?
Hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Sharp Banks Music Productions. Find Sharp Banks Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndyCountryRadio.com and at SharpBanksMusic.com.
Great
country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Straight from heaven, she had his heart. Eyes teared when the girl appeared. He loved her right from the start. Forever he gave his heart. On his shoulders he shows the way. By her side every waking day. Fights bad guys and monsters dead. When he checks underneath the bed. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. Wild and free, she counts on him. Gives advice at every whim. He'll always be her biggest fan. Now he'll cheer from the stand. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. She said, he's just like you. When I look in his eyes, I see love. He's strong and smart. He loves me too. Between their hearts, and he's his daughter's first love. Dads and daughters can't tear them apart. There is something between our hearts, and Dad, you're my first love.
Her name is Andrea Sharp, and she is backed up there by my good friend Larry Banks playing instruments on that one. They are together called Sharp Banks, and that's a great tune called Dads and Daughters. You can check out Sharp Banks on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. They sponsor the program, and a bunch of other folks do as well. So go check out the sponsors tab, and when you click on one of the logos, it'll take you right to what they've got going on, website or YouTube or Spotify, everything they've got going on in the world of country music. Speaking of having it going on in the world of country music, my second interview with this next gentleman happened last Wednesday night, just a couple of nights ago. He is from the Sunshine State of Florida. He's been hanging out with us tonight over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and his name is Nick Taylor, Tayler. Nick Taylor Music on social media, and a smash hit song right here for the 18th time on this program, You Can Hear Me Cry, from Nick Taylor on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I close my eyes, but I know you're there. All the pain that I've had, all the sleepless nights that I've cried in the silence, I know you hear me cry. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. And those nights that I lie there in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. These scars, they'll fade. The pain, the suffering, the constant pain you'll take away. You'll heal me from this flesh and bone. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. And those nights that I lie there in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. I'll let these tears fall down my face, 'cause I know someday you'll wipe them away. I'll place my prayers in your sweet grace, 'cause one day I'll meet you there. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. And those nights that I lie in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. Lord, you hear me cry.
This is Beverly Brown Sims, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Wanderer, are you tired of your journey? Are you tired of your burden? Come lay down. Hello, proudy girl, so far and so alone. It's time to come back home and lay down. There is no fear in the presence of his love. It's always been enough, come lay it down. There is no shame to stand against his grace. He knows all your ways, so lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his eyes are spread wide. Lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the eyes of by your side and lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears. For his love is greater than you know. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. And lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it down. Lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt. For his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears. For his love is greater than you know.
His name is Jory Jewett. That song getting played for the 16th time on the program. That is called Lay It Down. Jory is Jory, and the Boom Choir is in the house hanging out over here with me tonight at Tim Kelly on Air. And thank you guys for doing that as well. And what a great song and a great video to it. Lay It Down is on Jory's YouTube channel. Check out Jory Jewett on YouTube and look at Lay It Down. It is fantastic as well in a video. Trisha Marie is up next from Michigan, and then my next interview, Willa Hall, is going to join us after this next song. One of the latest singles from Trisha Marie. I'm loving it. It is called Backseat Hallelujah on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Mama said love would find its way when the time was right someday. I rolled my eyes and shook my head after all the tears I'd shed. Then you showed up out of nowhere, wind blown hair and a country prayer. One kiss under that dashboard glow, and suddenly I knew. Backseat hallelujah, hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck, with the radio turned up. Heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Oh, backseat hallelujah. Church bells ring on Sunday mornings, but I hear angels when you're calling. Every scar and every bruise led me straight to you. Oh, backseat hallelujah, hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck. smelled like gasoline. Backseat hallelujah. You turned my maybe into us, and every prayer I ever prayed was answered in your touch. Heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Backseat hallelujah.
End of the week, turn it up, feel right.
Got your favorites and the ones you couldn't find.
Fresh from the heart, straight to your dial tonight. It's that Friday kind of shine. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Spinning all the best in indie country sound. Turn it loud, don't you go. Let the weekend start this way. New voices, new stories rolling into town. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Playing all the best in new indie country now.
Listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some radio interviews, some great radio interviews in the program tonight. The next two songs, you get to hear the story behind them. She's got 2 out right now. Her name is Willa Hall. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I've been looking forward to talking to you.
I've been looking forward to talking to you, too.
Awesome. Well, you're talking to the whole world tonight in this radio program, and it's great to have you. You're originally from Knoxville, Tennessee. Where are you hanging your hat now?
Actually, I'm in Indiana right now.
Indiana.
I live in Muncie, Indiana right now.
Awesome.
But, I still come back to Tennessee and see my son and my mom and everything. I have to come back. It's my hometown, so.
There you go. I love it.
Can't stay away from my hometown.
That's right. My hometown now is Branson, Missouri, this little town of 10,000 people where about 8 to 9 million people come to visit every year. And we're busy right now in the summertime. So we got that going on. And they call it the live show capital of the world because of all the music and everything that made this town great. And so that's where we base the radio program because I like showcasing music that the world and Branson has never heard before either.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Muncie, Indiana. I don't know how far that is from Covington, Indiana, but my one of my best friends, listeners, Lula Bradbury, lives in Covington, Indiana, and we went up to see her back in 2023. We drove up there, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly how far that is.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, Indiana's got a great country music scene too. By the way, I've interviewed several artists from there. Now.
Yes. The Gaithers are actually, I think, from Anderson.
Right? I've heard them. Yeah, they're good. You do Christian contemporary music, and you started singing at the early age of 5 years old. Tell us about that.
Well, it's an interesting story.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay. Well, I was pretty much singing a long time ago. They used to have those commercials about the Peter Pan peanut butter. And so they had this song. And so when I was just a kid, I would just kind of be singing along,
Mm-hmm.
So I was singing about the commercial. And so my dad heard me and he was like, you know what? He says, I think, you really got something. And so he kind of, ever since then, I started listening to the radio and just singing on the radio. And my sister would always tell me she didn't need a radio because she had me.
Yeah, right?
That was kind of a funny story, but a good story. But, yeah, man, my dad, of course, he's been gone for about 11 years now. But we growing up, my dad and I were really close. He always wrote songs. We'd write songs together, and he played harmonica many years. He played with Red Speaks, if you know who that is. Ronnie Speaks' dad.
Okay.
He was an impersonator. So my dad played harmonica for him when he was probably in his 20s or so, and so he did that for a long time. And
wow,
growing up.
I love the harmonica in music, man. I play a lot of country songs that have that instrument in there, and people will even start mentioning it. I love the harmonica. You know, that's so good. And, you know, I've watched artists do that with this thing around their neck, you know, and they're still playing the guitar and the harmonica and singing at the same time, too. It's a super talent.
It is. And it's funny now because now my son has picked it up a little bit. He actually... He could play harmonica a little bit in church. Of course, he kind of leans more toward the piano, and he's 15. But he's got a natural talent for that too. So.
Yeah. Well, obviously you did as well, because you started singing, it says, in talent shows and in school, elementary school, high school. So that's awesome. And you probably did a lot of school programs, and you might have even been the lead singer in some of that stuff.
Well, it's funny you mention that. There was some talent shows, and particularly my senior year, I actually did a song that I wrote, and I did it a cappella. That's just crazy because there were so many people. Like, I can't even tell you, there's so many good, talented people that we had that were singing, and out of all the people, I mean, I had actually won first place in the competition out of all the people, out of bands and everybody that sang. I guess because it was a unique song, but they actually used that song. They wanted to use that song that I wrote in one of their drama plays. So I ended up playing a part in the drama play and singing that song, the same song, my senior year, which is cool.
That is awesome. You know, I say this many times on the radio, and a lot of songs have ended up in TV series or movies. Dolly Parton did it with 9 to 5. Kenny Rogers had that whole gambler thing going on when he was alive. And, you know, so wouldn't that be cool? You've done drama and all of that too growing up. So it'd be awesome if one of them hit in a movie or something, huh?
It would be. It would be pretty amazing. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I mean, if somebody asked me if they could use it in a movie, I'd be like, sure.
Right.
So,
it says you gave your life to Jesus when you were 21 years old, and you started writing songs for him and praying that it would help others and impact their lives. Man, I love hearing that, because I think music just in general does that, but especially the Christian type and the gospel music that you make. And so tell us about that.
Well, it does. It's I started out, you know, and I started out writing different types of songs, but the Lord really impressed on me. He actually gave me a dream, and the dream, he gave me a song that he wanted me to write, and he told me that he wanted me to, you know, start singing songs for him because he wanted me to reach others with my talent. And so with that being said, I mean, for what I do right now, you know, because a lot of what I do is I sing at assisted living facilities. I reach out to seniors and, you know, I always start out with the gospel. Like anytime I sing anywhere, I sing a variety of music too, because it brings back memories for them. Some of the country and stuff, but the gospel just reaches them on another level. And so I'm able to share my testimony and, you know, share memories with them, but also share the gospel.
Wow.
And it really makes a real difference. And it's amazing to see the seniors. I mean, just you'd be amazed how they just raise their hands and praise the Lord when you're singing along with them. And it's to me, that's what it's about, is just trying to reach others, the impact, you know, that the music has on them, especially like the gospel. It's a whole other level.
That is awesome. We have that in common, because that's what I do for another gig, is I work with the seniors as well. And I've done my show there the first 3 months of last year for them, and, you know, kind of exposing them to the new country music that I play, the Christian and the gospel as well. And then this one artist, he did the Western swing style music, and it was very popular back in the 1920s, and they used all kinds of different instruments making that. Those people that are seniors now, now, that's what they used to dance to when they go out on, parties and dance nights and date nights and all of that kind of thing, was that Western swing style. So they absolutely loved it. And he gave me some CDs to give away. Boy, they grabbed those right up. So, but yeah, you're right. It has such an impact on them. And people that have dementia and things like that, they still resonate with the music if they hear a song that they've known. And, they may not be able to sing along to all the words and everything, but their eyes light up and you can tell it's having that impact, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
pretty neat. That's a great thing about what music does. Now, I want to talk too about something that you've currently been doing, and you've even got some write-up articles in. You're doing an Elvis and a Patsy Cline dinner show, or have been doing that. Who plays Elvis?
Well, actually, Todd Berry, he's my manager, and
He's the one that hooked us up. He's the one that hooked us up today.
Yes, yeah. We've been doing this. We've been doing dinner shows for, oh goodness, I mean, it's been several years now. I mean, he's been doing it for over 30 years. He's been doing Elvis forever, but he actually introduced me to doing the Patsy Cline, and I never even thought about doing Patsy Cline until he talked to me about it. He said, "Hey, have you ever tried, singing Patsy Cline stuff?" And of course, I grew up singing a lot of the older country music. My dad was, he was into all kinds of the music, but he definitely loved Patsy Cline. That was one of the things that he had. Yep. He had her albums and.
Well, if you can do her justice, you're on to something. I'll tell you, she's got such an iconic voice. And there was an artist that I interviewed not too long ago. She's the oldest contestant that's ever been on NBC's The Voice. She made it on to Team Snoop Dogg, and her name's Gail Bliss, and she was 61 at the time. It's been about 2 years ago now, 2 seasons ago. And she did a Patsy Cline tribute show here in Branson back in the 90s that I didn't even know about until I interviewed her, because I wasn't here in the 90s in Branson yet. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. And boy, she, I've said this so many times on the radio of these young artists, up and coming, especially the females. She's been gone longer than they've been alive, and she still has that impact on them. And that's why they want to do music and country music too, because of her.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to me, her songs are just one of a kind. Her voice was one of a kind.
Yep, it absolutely was.
It's a shame that she, died too, so young, and plane crash, but her memory, still lives on, just like Elvis. His memory lives on. So
right.
But we've been doing these dinner shows. We started doing these for a while now. And actually, we've got an upcoming fair. We're doing Elvis and Patsy. That's at the Portland County Fair coming up this Monday. So we're doing that in Portland, Indiana.
Okay.
So
awesome. Well, that's good stuff. Now, let me ask you, Patsy Cline was one of the artists that says that inspired you. Who might be some other names we might know? Was it people you listened to growing up in country or Christian gospel music that made you want to do something with it, or what?
Well, yes, absolutely. I mean, there are definitely other artists that inspired me growing up. The Christian aspect, definitely CeCe Winans is definitely one of my favorites, contemporary Christian artists. She definitely inspires me. It's one of the. But growing up, I also listened to a lot of Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, and I used to sing them up too. And so that's kind of like where it started. When I was younger, I started singing some of their stuff, and then I kind of got more into the gospel, and so that's how that started.
That's awesome. Boy, those are iconic voices too, and boy, we miss Whitney Houston in the world of music. And I was DJing 80s music when she was coming out. I was playing her stuff too, and I still hear it on this light rock station that we listen to all the time. And, she did a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner at an NFL game or something like that, opening up for a Super Bowl, I believe it was. And it's crazy how many views that has gotten on YouTube and things. And then Mariah Carey, I mean, I love playing her every Christmas, man. She's good. So,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to love playing you tonight as well. We got Refuge from the Storm, and we also got I Cry Out. So tell us about Refuge from the Storm, and then we'll come back and play I Cry Out and talk about it in the next segment.
Okay. Well, Refuge from the Storm kind of started from, that one was from Psalms 46 and 11, and it, where it talks about God being our refuge and our present help in our time of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And so God kind of inspired me to write that. I was just kind of praying and studying and reading that verse, and then the words it just come to me, and so I just started writing that, and so that's kind of where it came from. And then, of course, my friend Joel Rose, he did the music and the background vocals and everything, and just kind of brought it to life. He's a really good producer, and I mean, he's a Christian producer, and he's out of Ohio, actually, out of Pikeville, Ohio. So I try to recommend him to everybody. I've had so many people ask me, where did you do your music? Where did you record? And so I try to recommend him to everybody that I know, because he's just, not only is he really a true, man of God, but he is, he's just really good producer, and he's really good at doing music.
That's awesome. I'm glad you said that, because that's a question I ask a lot of times, and it just proves that you don't always have to go to Nashville to make great music, do you? It's right there in Ohio. It's all over the country and pretty much all over the world. And with the technology that we have now, I hear a lot of people say, hey, that was done in this guy's home studio. He's a great producer and all of that. So you hear it all now, but I'm glad you brought that up. That's awesome. And,
yes, because and it's actually, it's funny you said that, because he has a home studio. That's exactly where
yep.
it was, in his home studio.
There
so,
you go.
Yes.
And, it's amazing what's down there in the basement. And I used to broadcast from a basement when we lived in another facility. So, absolutely. And put this music out to all over the world. Well, I do it in my home studio here in Branson, Missouri. And I can relate to this title of this song, Refuge from the Storm, because there are a lot of storms in life. But I've been in two big ones. I was telling you off the air. I was in the Joplin, Missouri F5 tornado. Then 9 months later, I was in the Branson, Missouri tornado. It wasn't an F5, but it was a leap year tornado, February 29th of 2012. So I survived those two storms, and boy, the first person you start praying to is God when something's coming like that at you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
But
Never saw devastation like Joplin. It was just crazy. And I grew up around there. I was born 9 miles from Joplin, so.
Wow. Yeah. I've always heard stories, and I've heard about the storm chasers. That some of them that chased in that storm, and it's
yeah.
I can imagine. I've only been in one tornado in my life, and it was actually 1.5 miles from us, and it was like close to Nashville when it came, and it was a EF4. But that was scary enough.
Yeah. Yep, and now my daughter likes to do that. She doesn't really chase the storms, but she likes to dabble in that, a little bit, and keep up with it and everything. And I've always been that way too, being in broadcasting. People like David Letterman and Pat Sajak, they were all weather people, back in the day. And I'm looking at the history of WSM radio. Before Pat Sajak took Wheel of Fortune in 1981, he was on WSM as a disc jockey. So I didn't know that, and I thought, man, what a cool history.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you've got some great stories, and we want to hear the story behind I Cry Out with Willa Hall. When we come back, we're going to play Refuge from the Storm right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Lord, you are my defender, my strength. When I'm falling down, you pick me up and carry me under your wing. Yes, you do. And Lord, you are my rock, my fortress, You heard my cry. The earth moved and the mountain shook, and I knew he was there. Through the wind and the rain, he spoke to me. When I was distressed, he heard my cry. The earth moved and the mountain shook, and I knew he was there. Through the wind and the rain, he set me free. Oh, he set me free. And I knew he was there. Through the wind and the rain, he set me free. Oh, 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 yeah,
Her name is Willa Hall. That is called Refuge from the Storm. That is a fantastic song, and you are a fantastic person. And, you know, we were talking off the air. You still do a lot of corporate events and things like that out on the road, but your favorites are those senior events that you do, you know, playing for those folks in the senior centers. And so I love that. You got a great heart, too, young lady.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now,
Thank you.
yeah, well, appreciate it. Let me ask you this too, as a songwriter, do you write just Christian music, or do you write some country songs as well?
Well, I have kind of dabbled in writing other songs. I don't know if I would say necessarily country, because more of the, I guess you could say the very first of some of the early songs I wrote when I was younger were more like kind of toward the pop area, and I think it's more because of what I grew up, you know, listening to, like we had talked about my, you know, inspirations, like when I grew up listening to Mariah Carey and Whitney. I think that kind of started from that era. So like we're talking about in the 90s. So I kind of was writing more toward like the 90s pop in the beginning, but I kind of got more toward the country, the older country, when I really started getting into like doing the Patsy Cline and listening to some of the other, you know, and Loretta Lynn. You know, I mean, I do sing some Loretta Lynn, especially at the assisted living places I go to, and they love it. They love the older country.
Well, and
I got into singing that, yeah.
Elvis Presley was known as the king of rock and roll, but your buddy Todd Berry probably does some country and Elvis too, because he did some country music and he was fantastic at it.
He does, yeah. He writes a lot of music. He's actually got his own publishing, TLB Publishing, and it's he writes a lot of songs. He's probably got over 2,000 songs in his library.
Wow! Now
that he's written, and they're really, really good songs. So, like, he kind of introduced to me some of the country songs there. So, definitely, we were talking about recording some of those as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I've got this thing I started a while back called the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and then the Demo Listen Derby, and that's just for demo songs. So if he's got some great demos that he was looking for an artist to cut, he can get in the Songwriter Showcase, and then I'll put his email address under his music player that can hold up to 500 demos, and people will be able to check those out.
Yeah, I definitely let him know, because, I mean, he's getting ready to work with Sony Distribution and that kind of thing too. So,
awesome.
So yeah, he's kind of wanting to try to pitch his songs, you know, to people that are interested in, you know, maybe some of the ones that are just getting started as well. You know?
Right. You know, that's what I've been doing in this program for the last 14 years is helping those folks that are just getting started. And, you know, sometimes they may only have a debut single out to radio, but I'm like, man, if it's a killer song and you sound so good, I want to talk to you on the radio. I want to hear the story behind that song. And that's why I love doing these interviews. And it's sure been fun having you on today, hearing your stories as well.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I Cry Out is the second song we're going to play. You've got two out to radio right now. Tell us about this one.
Well, this one came at a really hard place in my life. When I lost my dad, you know, it's been probably it was back in 2016, December, that I lost him. That song really resonated hard with me. I was just basically sitting in the car and having a conversation with the Lord, and talking to him, and that song was just like the words came to me. And I guess it was more like a cry out to the Lord, because going through a hard time of losing you losing a parent, that was the time that I really needed, Lord. And so it kind of reached me in a whole new level.
Yeah.
But the words just kind of came to me. And that's what's so funny is, like, usually in songwriting, sometimes with me, it's always like, if I'm reading a Bible verse or if I'm sitting in my car, that's usually when the songs come to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. I ask that question a lot, if you're more lyric based or have to hear a hook and a melody and things like that. But a lot of times artists have even told me this, God kind of gives you the song. He just leaves it up to you to finish it. The song's out there in the air, in other words. And, and sometimes it's him that we rely on for that help to finish that thing, and other people that he brings into our lives, like Todd and maybe others.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and for me, like, he'll usually give me a little line, like of a chorus or something. That's where it starts for me.
Yeah.
I'll have a little melody and a chorus, and then I start from there when I do songwriting.
Yep. Now, you also played with your dad when you were young. Did you have any brothers and sisters that are musically inclined since you got that kind of interest at a young age?
I have an older sister, but she is not exactly what I would say musically inclined.
Okay. Reason I ask is because I've got 4 younger brothers, and none of them do country radio or listen to even country music, and I'm still friends with them. Can you believe it?
I do believe it. Yeah. I mean, I have friends that they don't sing and they don't, do anything like that. But they're still, I'm still good friends with them, and they support, and respect what I do, So
Absolutely. Well, and when they hear you on the radio, that's a cool thing. And for you probably still never get tired of hearing one of your songs on the radio, right?
Well, no, because, I look at it as it reaches people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it resonates with people. And I think that's the reason why I don't get tired of it, is because to me, everybody has a story.
Right.
And I think it can hit people, and it can resonate with them in different ways.
You're absolutely right. I tell this all the time. There's a program on CBS, used to be on all the time. Steve Hartman did it, and that was the title of it. Everybody has a story, and it could be even your next door neighbor that you kind of know but don't really know, and you hear their story, and you're like, wow, okay, this is awesome. You got to come over and have dinner with us sometime. I want to hear the rest, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. So it's sure been great hearing your story tonight, Will. You're awesome. And where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more?
Well, they can reach me at willahall.com is a website to go to, and that will pull up my videos, and it has my bio and everything. And also, they can reach me if they look up Todd Berry Enterprises. That's on YouTube as well.
Okay.
So I'm on there with a lot of the videos, and also with not just my videos, but also there's a Patsy Cline stuff on there too. So.
Oh, I love it. Well, tell that Todd Berry guy, thank you for setting up this radio interview. It's been a pleasure having you on. And if you want to circle back around in a few months and come back on the program, love to have you back.
Absolutely. That would be an honor.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the time. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the radio, as I say around here.
That sounds good.
I Cry Out. You bet. I Cry Out from Willow Hall, and then we're going to play Jessie Tyler Williams, a girl I used to know, for the third one on this New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best and Christian gospel too tonight.
It's hard to fight the raging war I hold inside. It's hard to watch when it hurts so deep inside. But you are here, and Lord, you're holding me tonight.
best in new country starts now. On KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I know she looks familiar as I look back on the failure. She was a girl I used to know. Her memories keep playing in my head. The tears fall and my eyes turn red. She was a girl I used to know. I can't turn away, it's a spell I can't break. But I knew that it wasn't too late. She lived her life her way, and she made her mistakes. She took her chances with faith. That girl I used to know. The past feels so near. I'm surprised I'm still standing here, thinking of this girl I used to know. I've turned that page, and I'm finished with that phase. I left behind a girl I used to know. I can't turn away, it's a spell I can't break. But I knew that it wasn't too late. She lived her life her way, and she made her mistakes. She took her chances with faith. That girl I used to know. Yeah, she stood here before, walked through so many doors. Time was running out, she was broken to the core. Now I won't turn away, 'cause I'm not ashamed. I'm not that girl anymore. She lived her life her way, and she made her mistakes. She took her chances with faith. That girl I used to know. I'm not that girl anymore.
Her name is Jessie Tyler Williams. That is called A Girl I Used to Know, and I still know that girl. She is formerly from Canada, now lives in Mexico, and she will be my special guest in another edition next Thursday night, another Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. So be sure to tune in for that. You'll get to hear the story behind that song right there and lots more. She's 17 years clean from addiction, and that's what the Girl I Used to Know song is about. And thank you, Willa Hall, for your 2 songs tonight in a great radio interview. It was a lot of fun talking to you, and go check out Willa Hall at willahall.com and all over social media on her off of her website as well. Give her a like and a follow. Tell her you heard that interview tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and after the live show is over, it will end up in the archives, the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now for one more hour of the best in new country music from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. You can check me out live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and come and say hello over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Love to meet you and find out where you're listening from. How about Terrence Hart? He is also from Canada, and I've got a songwriter in the KICR Songwriter Showcase that wrote a song and said, who can you hear singing this song? I listened to it. I said, oh, that sounds like Terrence Hart. Doc Arnett wrote this. He's in the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and now the song is playing in the Demo Listen Derby, and it is playing on this program because it is a full done song from Terrence Hart. It is called Never Like Never on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I've heard no end at midnight yet. I've met maybes that were a sure bet. I've seen the fern that goes soft with time. But I think I heard a real devil this time. She called me lying about where I'd been. I called it fun, but she called it sin. I knew I was done by the look in her eyes. She turned her back and said goodbye. I heard never like never before. Sounded like a kick to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. Back home a little past 4. Found all my junk by the front door. She went all in, changed the locks this time. Left me a note, said don't even try. And joked, said, baby, it's me. She said, I know, now you're finally free. I laughed like I meant it, but I cried inside. I stood there dumber than my alibi. Heard never like never before. Sounded like a kick to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. Everything I said just made things worse. Should have put my mouth in reverse. I tried sweet talk, I tried remorse. Turns out silence was a smarter course. I heard never like never before. Sounded like a kick to a barroom door. I slipped up when I crossed that line. Yeah, I think I heard a real never this time. Real never this time. Yeah, I'm sure I heard real never this time. Yeah, never this time.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Sean Poole Music. Find Sean Poole Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on SeanPoole.net.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
To everyone around, it It looks like we're not saying anything at all while the music is playing soft and low. But they don't know she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. I don't get insecure when other men are staring at this beauty in my arms, 'cause I know that dress she's wearing is all for me. No, they can't see she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. Telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart and telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. She's talking with her eyes.
That song was co-written by Paul Overstreet and Rory Feek. Sean Poole recording that one. Poole is Poole, and Sean is Sean. Sean Poole and his band, The Buckin' Crazy. I love that song. She is talking with her eyes. And we met Sean Poole and his wife Angel in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And you can also check him out on my sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Good country music on the radio tonight. This next band made their debut Wednesday night on my show, but Nick Taylor is the lead singer in this one. This is called Numbs the Pain from Evercreek Union, featuring Nick Taylor on vocals on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
My resistor don't miss some the late nights and withdrawals from you. My Lucchese still take me downtown here lately till 2. And there's a sign in the window, drinks 1 for 2. It kinda makes sense, I'm drunk 'cause of you. Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Blue moon or baby blue, all I
here is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. In your tin hall smoking southpaw, you slide around the south hall or straight. And then miss me, still get me in a Maker's Mark whiskey kind of state. And there's a sign in the window says neon moon. I hope his light is hell, 'cause I'll be howling here soon. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Baby blue, all I hear is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. That denim on the dance floor is all shades of you. Can't shake that color, no matter what I do. When I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley, Bluebird hits me just the same. Blue moon or baby blue, all I hear is you. And no 100 proof numbs the pain.
He's Tim Kelly, turn it on every Friday, all night long. Fresh tracks rolling down your way. Indie country all the way. The Tim Kelly Show.
Hey, New Music Friday, best new songs where the wild hearts play. Turn it up, let the good times stay. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Tim Kelly's got your Friday sound.
Something to say, tell it to me straight instead of walking away. Bad rumors keep on flying around. Every time I get up, I keep on falling back down. Life would be easier too if you leave me alone instead of calling so soon. That decision you promised to make, how much time do you think it'll take? Alive, I feel like saying goodnight before I've opened my eyes. It's so bad that when we do make a date, you either say you can't make it or you're gonna be late. Just tell me what you want me to do so I can get on with life instead of thinking about you. You know all the trouble you made. Today I met up with you and you made a mistake. I've had it with you. I've baby, if you got something to say. Tell it to me straight instead of walking away. Instead of walking away. I've had it with you. I've had it with you. I've had it with you. I've had it with you.
That is the latest single out to radio for Adam James Watson. It is called I've Had It With You. Adam J. Watson on Facebook, if you want to give him a like and a follow. And I've had it with you. Well, let's do another 40 minutes of the show, and then I'm out of here, all right? But we still got some great country music to go, so hang out with us a little bit, all right? Carrie Haskins is up next. The song is called Show Me, and it's perfect because I'm in the Show Me state of Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Anyone can be in the good times, but what when things go wrong? Is your love strong enough? Would your love bend to weather every storm? Could you unlock your heart? Would you let me see your dreams and your fears? Explore each fragile thought. Is your love that deep and free? Don't tell me, show me. The only way I'll know that you love me. Words without action don't mean a thing. I've heard them before, and I'll hear them again. If you love me like I love you, show me. It takes simple things, simple ways. They speak louder than any words you say. Can you bend? Can you laugh? Can you cry? Are you willing to try? Don't tell me, show me. The only way I know that you love me. Words without action don't mean a thing. I've heard them before, and I'll hear them Show me the only way I'll know that you love me. Words without action don't mean a thing. I've heard them before, and I'll hear them again. If you love me like I love you, oh baby, won't you show me? If you love me like I love you, show me. If you love me like I love you.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
With the world so filled with hate, what if we fill it with love? Why do we look at the color of skin and not see the rainbow of beauty within? Are we so afraid of what we don't know? We miss the treasure of sharing our soul. One fine day, the madness will cease, and all of God's children will be living in peace. We'll fly like the sparrows on the summer breeze if we let our hearts be true. We'll see what love
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. That is Alicia Elliott. It is called What Love Can Do. And boy, I love her vocals. And you can check out a great video to that song on her YouTube channel as well. Alicia Elliott. And I want to thank my Director of New Artist Promotions from the great state of Texas, Gunnar Jordan, for finding Alicia Elliott. She is fantastic. And he is fantastic as well. And Gunnar's hanging out with us live and listening to Alicia and a lot of other great talent on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly On Air. Come join the party. We're having a good time tonight. Sean Lee Stamps has a brand new single out to radio, and we just recently booked another great radio interview. We've done one. We're getting ready to do the second one, and we'll talk about Texas Nation, his brand new song out to radio right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Than just a spot on this little blue dot, spinning round the sun, floating in the Milky Way. It's just a piece of ground with armadillos and cows. It's home sweet home, and ain't we all proud to say we're a part of the Texas nation. Our mamas rocked us to them country stations, where pretty girls form a congregation, driving cowboys crazy every honky-tonk Saturday night. We love the Lone Star here. It's on our flag and it's on our beer. We dance in a line, have a real good time in the Texas Nation. In bloom, we put people up on the moon. We got the Alamo and rodeos and roughnecks wearing hard hats. Got palm trees and sand, a little river called the Rio Grande, where we might talk slow, but we're right quick to brag. We're a part of the Texas nation. Our mamas rocked us to them country stations, where pretty girls form a congregation, driving cowboys crazy every honky-tonk Saturday night. We love the Lone Star here. It's on our flag and it's on our beer. We dance in a line, have a real good time in the Texas Nation. City, charming and pretty, be a pity if you didn't come down and hang out in the Texas Nation. Mamas rocked us to them country stations, where pretty girls form a congregation, driving cowboys crazy every honky-tonk Saturday night. We love the Lone Star here. It's on our flag, it's on our beer. We dance in a line, have a real good time in the Texas Nation. No matter where you reside, it's a state of mind in the Texas Nation. Y'all come see us.
Tracks on the highway, yeah, it's sounding great. It's the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday, the best in new indie country coming your way. From small town bars to the big main stage glow, New Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show. Baby, come over, just talk with me for a while. Got 1,000 things to tell you that you drop dead. Girl, just smile. Baby, don't let me leave this place alone. 'Cause
me show you what a real damn man can do. Just give me one night, and we can meet through. Honey, let me tell you that I think you're one of a kind. And it's been too damn hard just to get you off my mind. You remind me of a place where the sun shines all the time. Not one drop of rain inside those deep blue eyes. So honey, let me tell you that I don't know what I'd do if you left me out alone in this not so crowded room. Just talk with me for a while. I got 1,000 things to tell you that you dropped dead a gorgeous smile. Baby, don't let me leave this place alone. Oh, 'cause I've been waiting on a woman like you for way too long. Mama, let me show you what a real damn man can do. Just give me one night, and we can meet through. Lord, just give me one night, and we can meet through.
I heard this song about a week ago and found this young man on TikTok. He is fantastic. Colton Ryan is who that is. The song is called Just One Night, and Colton Ryan was hanging out in my TikTok a little while ago. I hope you got to hear his song live, but everything we do is recorded. You can check out the replay on the Tim Kelly Show, specifically on YouTube. It's real easy at KICR Indie Country Radio. We're hanging out live on YouTube right now over there and live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Go find Colton Ryan and Just One Night. This next artist is also making his radio debut tonight on New Music Friday, and I was turned on to him by Larry Banks from Sharp Banks Music, who you just heard a while back from Andrea Sharp and Larry Banks. His name is Grady Haas. Grady Haas Music on social media. This is called A Love Song on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on New Music Friday.
You'd always say you never write me a love song, and then I'd say when I'm in love, babe, I don't need to write one. It's when you leave, babe, that's when I need you, babe, and then I write one. And baby, I know sometimes I ain't easy to be around, but lately you've been running the roads and haven't really been around. Am I crazy to think that maybe our love has left town? And baby, I can't imagine life without you around. And you'd always say you never write me a love walk. Kicking off your weekend ride, fresh tracks rolling in tonight. Turn it up, don't miss a song. This is where the new ones belong. It's the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. The best in indie country. Every Friday all day. Crank up the future of the sounds you love. On the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday.
We could be backseat drinking, kissing at the river's edge, or under these stars. And you could call me crazy, say it ain't worth saving, but if you're wondering where we are, we're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. You know I don't need no music. You know how to move me. I'll follow your lead. And you can call me darling. Tell me that you're falling, and I'll fall in too deep. We're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. Take me to that place where it's just you and me, baby. Dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Some kind of higher power brought you here to me. There ain't no other way to explain this mystery. I was stumbling and wandering through life when you walked in, and I started wondering if maybe you were meant for me. I said my prayers up high, I guess God heard all those. Every day I call you mine, ain't heaven but it sure comes close. I was all kinds of lost, you brought my heart back home. No one could have saved my soul but you and the Holy Ghost. The way you say it all without a single word, making all of my walls fall crumbling in the dirt. Your patience, forgiveness, love with no conditions. I'm quick to admit it's a whole lot more than I deserve. I sent my prayers up high, I guess God heard all those. Every day I call you mine, ain't heaven but it sure comes close. I was all kinds of lost, you brought my heart back home. No one could have saved my soul but you and the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost. Some kind of higher power brought you here to me. And I thank the good Lord every time I hit my knees. I sent my prayers up high, I guess God heard all those. Every day I call you mine, ain't heaven but it sure comes close. I was all kinds of lost, you brought my heart back home. No one could have saved my soul but you and the Holy Ghost. The Holy
This is Troy Cross, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday, live from Branson, Missouri, on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I lie awake in bed at night and let a love song hold me tight. I hold my pillow to my heart, and when it gets to the tender part, the radio is never far away, keeps me company every night and day. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. I hear the song that I love best. DJ's playing my request, spinning all my favorite songs. They keep me smiling all day long. There's music everywhere I go, 'cause everywhere I go there's a radio. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. In the morning when I wake, oh, what a difference music makes. I'll never have to spend the day alone. And that's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. Now I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio.
I totally agree with that song, Jolie. I'm in love with the radio as well. Jolie from Canada. Jolie's Music on Facebook if you want to give her a like and a follow. And she recently had a birthday too, so another happy birthday to you, my friend. And Cooper Allen before that with a great tune called Holy Ghost. Lainey Reichmiller before that, Dirty Dancing. And again, Colton Ryan and Grady Cross. Yeah, there you go. And lots of good music tonight. Man, it's been a fun show. Radio. Well, let's do one more. How about Gary Wade and Who I Wanted to Be? Gary Wade music on social media and in my TikTok live right now at Tim Kelly on Air and on KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I could remember when I was young. I didn't have a clue what I was looking for, but I felt something deep in me, and all I could think about was singing to a beat. Yeah, I would sing a little too loud, but I would soon realize what it was all about. I'd turn on the radio, wouldn't sing way off note. It was just the music in me. I'd dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. Many years have come and gone, and it's funny how that feeling remains so strong. But now I'm singing to a different beat, 'cause what was once a dream's now reality. Now before I head out on stage, I would just crack a smile and go back to that day that I turn on the radio, would sing way off note. It was just the music in me. I dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. In my heart I always knew that God had plans for me. And now I'm a superstar, playing the real guitar, and I can clearly see that this is who I wanted to be. That this is who I wanted to be. Who I wanted to be.
Once again, his name is Gary Wade, and that is called Who I Wanted to Be. I look forward to our upcoming interview for sure. You can check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I want to thank Tracy Boudreau and Willa Hall for being on the program tonight, and I want to thank you guys for joining as well. I'll be back on the radio next Thursday and Friday for Triple Play Thursday and New Music Friday, and both shows start at 7 p.m. Central Time on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put
put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old